Hello world, my name is Atari, aka Horny Atari, aka Cure for Atari. In today's video we have Karmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf. What really happened? Now first of all, I want to say when I first heard about this situation, Karmelo Anthony, nigga, I thought they was talking about the basketball player. I was gonna say, my nigga done caught a body after he retired, but that they talking about a whole different person. Bro, I'm gonna say this first of all, right? I be seeing so many people on the internet in the comments, oh, such and such and such, justice for Austin. Oh, Austin was innocent. I'm gonna keep it a $150 with y'all, and I'm not the type to disrespect the dead or nothing, but like, bro, honestly, Austin had that shit coming to him, bro. I don't know the full story, but from everything I seen, this nigga was like sitting under like one of these tents or something, just minding his business, talking to somebody else. Austin want to come pick on him. Obviously, Austin was the football player, so he probably way bigger than this nigga anyways. He want to come pick on the little black boy, trying to bully him for sitting under the shit or whatever the case may be, and got killed. I mean, to be honest, they say Austin got physical first with this nigga Karmelo, and then Karmelo stabbed him. Now, whether that was the right thing to do, like defending yourself, bro, honestly, that shit's self-defense. Even if he would have shot the nigga, bro. Like, okay, you could go to jail for having a gun on you. That's a different situation, but bro, this nigga is a little kid defending himself against a fucking football player, bro. This nigga Austin, I'm pretty sure he ain't no small fry if he playing football, nigga. I'm pretty sure this nigga was bigger than Karmelo. Bro, honestly, I ain't got no sympathy for Austin. I don't really care how anybody feel, to be honest. A lot of niggas in the comments be like, oh, justice for Austin, bro. He would still be here playing football if he ain't try to go bully the next nigga, bro. To be honest. If he ain't try to, and then you got physical. It ain't like you just came over there, oh, get the fuck out the seat, called him an N-word, or you feel me, whatever the case may be. Bro, you got physical and then got killed by it. Nigga, that's your fault. It's like the King Von situation. You feel me? R.I.P. to King Von. I fuck with King Von heavy, the music and all. Bro, nigga, you would still be alive if you wasn't trying to fight Quando. You get what I'm saying? So, like, you can't be mad. That's why I don't understand niggas in the comments, like, talking shit and saying, oh, justice for Austin. Bro, this nigga Karmelo got 35 years, gang, for self-defense, bro. I guarantee you, my nigga, I guarantee you this. If the roles was reversed and this nigga Karmelo was a little white boy and a big buff black football player came and tried to fuck with him and put hands on him first, and Karmelo, the little white boy that was just defending himself, did what he did, gang, this would be a whole different situation. My nigga would be at the crib chilling right now. My nigga would probably be on TikTok live, no jail time. The fact that they gave Karmelo 35 years about this shit. 35 years. That's my nigga damn near whole life. The nigga already look like he like, you feel me, 17, about to be 20 or something, you feel me? Bro, 35 years, my nigga ain't getting out till he 40, 50 something, bro. That is fucking crazy. All because the next nigga tried to come bully him. And he defended himself. Boy, I got so much to say about this shit. This probably finna be an hour-long video. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you leave a like on the video, and let's get into it.
Now, in April 2025, what was supposed to be a regular high school track meet in Frisco, Texas, turned into a tragedy that would make headlines across the country. A dispute between two teenagers ended with a 17-year-old dead.
Like, folks, I'm not even gonna lie. In this picture, bro,
across the country, a dispute.
The nigga damn near looked taller than him in the picture, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Dispute between two teenagers ended with a 17-year-old dead. Austin Metcalf was fatally stabbed, and another teenager, Karmelo Anthony, was arrested and charged.
I'm sorry to tell y'all, bro. I do not feel bad for this nigga. R.I.P. to you, but like, gang, I don't feel bad. You tried to bully the next nigga, even if this nigga Karmelo was a white kid that did this. Like, bro, you sat here trying to bully a nigga. Like, bro.
Was fatally stabbed, and another teenager, Karmelo Anthony, was arrested and charged with murder.
They gave my nigga 35 years about this shit, bro. That's how you know them niggas is racist, bro. This is crazy, bro. I can't believe my nigga got, like, okay, if y'all would have gave him 15, 20, it's like, all right, you killed somebody, gang. But like 35, bro, an extra 15, an extra 20 years when he was defending himself. Okay, maybe you took it too far by stabbing a nigga, but bro, nigga, he shouldn't have came up playing with me. I mean, bro, what the hell?
At the time, Karmelo was also 17 years old. He was a high school...
17 years old, and my nigga got 35 fucking years in jail, bro. prison, bro. Nigga. That's so fucked up, bro. This system is crazy, nigga. I'm just saying, bro, I just know the roles would be reversed if this nigga was white. If this nigga pigmentation wasn't, if he didn't have all this melanin, his hair wasn't this curly, he had some fucking lighter eyes, bro, I guarantee you, my nigga probably got 5 years at the most if he even got charged with this shit.
Student, an athlete, and according to his family, someone with no prior criminal record. But after that,
no prior criminal record. This nigga's not an aggressive person. This nigga never been in jail before. This nigga probably ain't got no type of history getting in a physical altercation to this extent before, this scale. And my nigga got 35 years as a 17-year-old trying to defend himself. That's like, bro, if he would have punched this nigga Austin got knocked out, hit his head on the concrete, fractured his shit, and then he died from his injuries. Bro, 35 years? I think they gave him a 35 because of the weapon and shit, but like, bro, nigga, even if he would have died from how I just said, cracking his head and shit, bro, they probably would have still gave this nigga 35 years, my nigga. Like, this is crazy, bro. This shit is racist, bro. And I'm not even trying to be one of them black people, nigga, but like, when you see shit like this, bro, you can't help but to think this shit racist, bro. Cause like, I'm telling you, if Austin was the one that stabbed this little nigga, Austin would be back on the field yesterday, nigga. Like, be back on the field tomorrow, nigga.
His life completely changed. Now Karmelo Anthony's facing trial as an adult, and if he's convicted, he could spend the rest of his life in prison. But
at 17, bro.
This case has become bigger than just a courtroom story. Some people believe Karmelo acted in self-defense. Other people believe what happened to Austin Metcalf was murder, and that...
Guess what? Murder wouldn't have happened if this nigga ain't come up trying to play with somebody. So it ain't really no type of murder. It ain't like this nigga Karmelo went looking for Austin and then found him at the fucking track meet and stabbed him, bro. That's not murder, bro. It's not like he fucking seen Austin and went with his move. They probably ain't even have no fucking tension or nothing, bro. Like, it probably wasn't even no beef before this situation. Bro, this nigga came up playing, got stabbed, and now he got to face the rest of his life in jail for defending himself against a football player that was taller and bigger than him.
It should have never escalated that far.
If y'all know about football players, nigga, they live in the weight room, gang. Weight room is part of football, my nigga. This nigga Karmelo probably track team, bro. Y'all not in a fucking weight room during track team, nigga. The hell, track ain't shit but running anyway. That shit mainly cardio, bro. You're not lifting no damn weights doing cardio, bro. This nigga obviously was scared, bro. And shit, if I got something on me too, I'm not finna fight no big ass football player. You big as shit. You finna get stabbed too, nigga. If I had a gun, you would have got shot too.
And
like,
because of the race,
and I'm not, it ain't even on no scary shit. It's just the fact that, like, gang, you clearly bigger than me, bro. You gonna have the advantage. Even if Karmelo was on some scary shit, nigga, so what? Like, bro, you came up playing when the nigga ain't have no problems. Nigga wasn't trying to be on that. Got killed, and now what? Like, my nigga got to face the rest of his life in jail because your stupid ass came up playing, bro. That shit's so lame. 35 years, my nigga. Because the next nigga came up playing.
Both teenagers involved. This case quickly turned into one of the most emotionally charged stories in the country. So in this video, we're going to break down what allegedly happened between him and Austin Metcalf. The core facts in this video are based on official reporting, court records, and the arrest report. So, let's get started. The story starts in Frisco, Texas on April 2nd, 2025, at around 10:01 a.m. in the morning.
Video already almost 10 minutes. Nigga, we only a minute and 11 in. I've been yapping. I'm telling y'all, this shit probably finna be an hour, bro. I got so much to say about this shit.
Frisco police received a dispatch call about a stabbing at David Kirkendall Stadium, a school stadium located on Frisco Independent School District property, short for FISD. According to the arrest report, the call note said an athlete had been stabbed. The suspect was described as a black...
Goofy had been stabbed. Fuck.
According to the arrest report, the call note said an athlete had been stabbed. The suspect was described as a black male wearing a gray hoodie and blue sweatpants. One of the first officers to respond was Eduardo Cortez, a Staley school resource officer, basically an officer assigned to the school. After hearing the call over the radio, he immediately left his office and ran across the Staley Middle School parking lot toward the southwest entrance of the stadium. When he got inside, two high school-aged students told him the victim was on the north end of the stadium, near the bleachers, under the Memorial High School tent. So Officer Cortez made his way toward the visitor side of the stadium. As he got closer, he saw multiple people under the Memorial High School tent. and once he reached the north side bleachers, an adult male on the track pointed out the person police were looking for. The person was later identified as Karmelo Anthony. According to the officer, Karmelo was wearing a gray hooded sweater and dark...
Yo, every time I hear Karmelo Anthony, I can't just stop thinking about the fucking basketball player, gang. Like, this nigga parents named him right. That's like naming your son Michael Jordan. Like, gang. Obviously, you can name your son Michael Jordan, but, like, it's already a well-known Michael Jordan. It's like, nigga, that's like naming your kid Donald Trump or something, bro. Like, come on, gang. Not saying names is tooken or nothing, but Karmelo Anthony, gang. It's like naming your kid fucking Brad Pitt. Like, come on, gang. That shit already took.
Colored Nike pants. At this point, the officer had not witnessed what happened himself. He was responding to what had just been reported. An athlete had been stabbed, and the suspected person was still at the stadium. At this point in the report, officers still had to figure out exactly where the weapon was, but later witness accounts would describe the weapon as a black knife. The following happened after.
Not the murder weapon. Okay.
Black knife. The following happened afterwards.
The murder weapon was a fucking cleat cleaner. Like one of them things you use to like scrape dirt off your cleats and shit.
According to the arrest report, Karmelo was on the track near the north end of the stadium. There was a chain link fence separating him from Officer Cortez, so the officer gave him instructions to keep his hands up in the air. And during that moment, before the officer even questioned him about what happened, Karmelo allegedly said out loud, "I was protecting myself." Officer Cortez then asked him if he had any weapons, and Karmelo said no. The officer patted him down while they walked along the fence, but he did not find any weapons on him. As the officer continued walking Karmelo off the track, Karmelo allegedly said, "He put his hands on me." At that point, Officer Cortez detained Karmelo in handcuffs and had him sit down on the ground. Another officer, Officer Ricci, had arrived on scene.
And mind you, bro, this nigga's being compliant. It ain't like he stabbed the nigga and tried to run, go on a fucking high speed. Ain't like he tried to flee the country. Like, my nigga is a 17-year-old that was defending himself against a fucking football player, bro. That was clearly bigger than him. Bro, if he was white, this nigga would literally be free right now, bro. I'm telling you this.
By then, Cortez conducted another pat-down, and after Karmelo gave consent to be searched, police still did not find any weapons on him. But while Karmelo was sitting on the ground, Officer Cortez advised over the radio that he had the alleged suspect. And according to the report, Karmelo responded by saying, "I'm not alleged, I did it." After that, Officer Cortez and Officer Ricci walked Karmelo toward a patrol vehicle near the northeast gate of the stadium. And as they were walking him to the squad car, Karmelo was described as very emotional. During that walk, he allegedly said, "He put his hands on me. I told him not to." Officer...
Yeah, nigga. The fuck, bro. And the crazier part about this, in the moment, he probably ain't even thinking he just killed this nigga. But he know he just stabbed him. In the sense of, like, I just did harm to this nigga where he finna have to go to the hospital. I'm black, he's white. So, bro, he probably already got so much shit racing through his head. Like, damn, this finna go bad. Cops arresting me and shit. Like, bro. Then to find out why you already in jail, the nigga died. And now you gotta do the rest of your life in this motherfucker. Bro, I would be so fucking mad. I ain't gonna lie. All because this nigga came up with me playing, bro. I would be more mad at motherfucking the system, bro. Are you kidding me, gang? I'ma keep saying this shit. If Karmelo Anthony was a white kid and did this to a black kid that was put hands on him first, this nigga would be, bro, the damn trial would be 2 minutes, bro. He's innocent. Literally. Out in the next 2 hours, nigga. You get what I'm saying, bro? This shit is not fair, bro. This shit is like fucking corrupted, gang. No matter if he took it that far or not, 35 years, bro. Like, they gotta retrial it. They gotta redo that, my nigga. 35? Like, bro, you telling me this little black kid defended himself and now he gotta spend the rest of his life in jail? What if Austin Metcalf beat this nigga so bad that he had to go to the hospital? The only thing that probably would have happened to Austin was he got kicked off the football team, nigga. That's it. Like, he probably wouldn't even went to jail or nothing. This shit don't make no sense, bro. The people that run this world are pedophiles, gang. Like the president and some more shit, bro. This whole world is fucked up. I'm not gonna lie, gang. Shit like this be pissing me off, because it's like, bro, nigga.
Cortez made it clear in the report that he did not question Carmelo.
35 years, bro. Do y'all know how long that is? My nigga is 17. Bro, for all the people that's older than 17, bro, imagine you was 17 and you just got told you got to do the rest of your life in jail. Basically. Nigga, 35 years at 17 in jail, prison. Dog. Nigga, I would be so fucking mad. Because the next nigga tried to come bully you. The next nigga put hands on you first and you defended yourself.
Carmelo about the incident while
Yo, isn't Texas a stand your ground state too, nigga?
escorting him to the patrol vehicle. Once Carmelo was placed in the back seat, the officer noticed fresh blood on Carmelo's left middle finger. He then acknowledged the blood out loud so it would be captured on his body-worn camera. And while Carmelo was in the back seat, he allegedly asked the officer, "Is he going to be okay?" At that point,
No, nigga. Unfortunately, you not, bro. You black in America, gang. You never gonna be okay, nigga. I can't believe this shit, bro. My nigga got, bro, justice for Austin. For the niggas saying that in the comments, bro, y'all absolute goofies. Even if I wasn't black, this nigga Austin is a goofy. Even if I was a white kid, bro, you came up playing with the next nigga and got killed. You can't be too mad at it. Bro, Carmelo ain't do nothing wrong. It ain't like this nigga came up to Austin trying to start an altercation. Then Austin, like, defended himself because, you know, Carmelo came up on some hot shit. And then Carmelo stabbed him when he started this shit. You get what I'm saying, bro? This nigga Carmelo was minding his business. From what I heard, he was sitting under the little tent shit, talking to somebody else when Austin came up, trying to be a bully, telling him he got to get the fuck on somewhere. And then you put hands on him first and then got killed. You can't be mad at this nigga Carmelo, bro. I'm sorry. Even if I was white, Indian, Mexican, black, nigga, bro. Right is right, wrong is wrong. You can't be mad at a nigga who is defending himself, bro. 35 years, bro. Y'all know how long that is, bro. 3 decades, 3.5 decades, my nigga.
police confirmed his identity.
I'm sick, nigga. I might not even watch this whole video. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Carmelo Anthony.
This shit already 17 minutes, gang.
Through the information he provided and through the school database. Once his identity was confirmed, officers were told to transport him to the Frisco Police Department jail. And again, Officer Cortez wrote that he did not question Carmelo about the
Folks,
incident.
imagine how this nigga Carmelo mama feel, bro. Like, yo, gang, imagine you get a call, your son just went to jail. You hear the story about how he was sitting down, minding his business. A fuck nigga came up playing, got killed, and now your son got to do damn near the rest of your life in damn near his life in jail. Bro, this nigga 17, his mama probably like 30-something, 40-something, at the latest. Bro, 35 years, bro, she ain't finna see this nigga till he's 40, 50-something, and she's damn near 80, 90-something, gang. If she even make it that long. Bro, she probably not even finna see her son again, bro. Like, out in the free world. Like, you gonna have to see him in visitations and shit. Because some white kid wanted to come up playing. And mind you, I'm not racist, bro. I promise you I'm not racist. But, like, when it comes to shit like this, bro, race plays a big part in this. I don't care what nobody fucking says. 35 years, if this nigga was white, he would have not got 35 years. He probably wouldn't even got 10 years. I swear to God. This is clear self-defense. I don't understand why he even got time in jail, period. Because the nigga died? Alright. Yeah, alright, cool, alright. The nigga passed away. Let's give him some time, because, you know, even though Austin and Metcalf came up playing, you still killed them. Maybe you could have, like, ran or some more shit. You could have did something else to avoid that situation, even though he put hands on you first. But anyways, let's say, alright, we're going to give him some jail time because, you know, this is a situation where someone lost their life. 35 years, my nigga? Like 3-5 like years, like 12 months times 35. Like, he gotta repeat the 12 months 35 times. Bro, gang, that is too much time. I'm sorry to tell you, like, that's way too much. Like, that's crazy, my nigga. You would have think this nigga was a mass shooter that just came up and shot the fucking track meet up. Like, gang, a mass shooter probably wouldn't even got that much time. They ass would have probably got 5 years in a mental hospital. That's it. Like, bro, this shit is clearly racist, bro. They see a little black boy and just threw the book at him like he just did something completely wrong. Bro, this shit don't make no sense, bro. My nigga got 35 years, bro. Do y'all know how long that is? For a 17, nigga, that's your whole life, bro. This nigga whole life is down the drain because the next nigga wanted to be tough and wanted to be a fucking bully because he played football or whatever the case may be. Got his ass slayed like the dragon, my nigga, and now this nigga got to go to jail for the rest of his life. Like, bro, gang. Bro, I feel for this nigga so bad. Like, I'm just thinking, like, if this was me in this situation, if this was my little cousin, my homeboy that got arrested, or, feel me, thinking, like, this is my son or something, bro, I would be so fucking mad, bro. 35 years, gang. When I heard that, oh my God. I ain't think of nothing else but this shit is racist, bro. 35, bro, I guarantee you, I'm going to keep saying it, bro. If this nigga Karmelo Anthony was a little white boy that defended himself, he wouldn't even got 5 years, bro. Nigga probably would have got fucking 2 years probation at that, bro. If that, nigga.
At that point, the story then continues at the Frisco jail. According to the report, when Karmelo arrived at the jail, he was escorted into the intake area, where jail staff changed him out of the clothes he had been wearing and into jail attire. Officer Cortez wrote that he stayed with jail staff during that process. The clothes Karmelo had been wearing were then placed into an evidence bag, and Officer Cortez maintained possession of those clothes after Karmelo was placed into the jail cell. After that, Officer Cortez and another officer, Hancock, returned to the patrol vehicle, which was in the Frisco Police Department's secure jail entrance. Officer Cortez then placed Karmelo's clothes in the trunk area of the patrol vehicle. The clothes remained there until the Frisco Police Department crime scene technician, K. Dillard, took possession of them. So by that point, Karmelo was in custody, his clothing had been collected as evidence, and the case was moving from the immediate arrest into the evidence gathering stage. But Officer Cortez's narrative wasn't the only account included in the arrest report. There was also a supplemental report from Officer Allison Ricci, and she was mentioned earlier in this.
I'm not gonna lie, I gotta open my fan. I'm hot as fuck, nigga. Damn. This situation fucking my head up, boy.
Story that I'm telling you right now. She was one of the people who responded to this entire situation initially, right? So according to Officer Ricci, she was dispatched to the stadium at around the same time after police received the report that an athlete had been stabbed. The suspect was once again described as a black male wearing a gray hooded sweatshirt and blue sweatpants. And all these different accounts are important, especially in the arrest report, which tells us what initially happened in the story, right? So that's why I'm kind of sharing different accounts from that particular day. And Officer Ricci wrote that she responded with lights and sirens and arrived at the scene at approximately 10:05 a.m. When she got there, she approached the track and field area and saw Officer Cortez kneeling next to Karmelo Anthony, who at that point was already in handcuffs and seated on the sidewalk near the entrance to the track. According to Officer Ricci, Officer Cortez told her that Anthony was the alleged suspect in this situation right here. Now, from the perspective of Officer Ricci, this is what she said, right? She said while they were walking Anthony to the car, Karmelo at that point made another spontaneous statement. He allegedly asked if what happened could be considered self-defense. And then the officer says she told him she did not know what happened. And then at that point, she also noted that the camera inside the patrol car had been activated before Karmelo was placed inside. And she took a photograph of Karmelo's hands with her department-issued camera and later uploaded that photo to the crime scene folder. Now, there was also another officer who responded to this entire situation, right? His name was Sergeant Will Otis. And according to his supplemental report, Karmelo was once again described as a black male wearing a gray hoodie and blue sweatpants. However, he also added in that he was possibly in Centennial High School clothing. And it turns out that he was actually a student at that particular high school. And this is kind of when we get into the specifics of what really happened, right? So let's keep going. Now, Sergeant Otis wrote that the incident had taken place.
Excuse me. Just got a notification on my phone as I'm watching this video. EOS, end of sentence. 1090 Jake, if y'all know who that is, just made a video saying how this nigga got smoked in court. Bro, 35 years, gang. I'm not gonna lie, that shit is so unfair, bro. Like, this nigga whole life is down the drain cause, bro, gang. 35 years, bro. 35 years is fucking insane, bro. Like, even if they would have gave him like 20 years, bro, for this, bro. Like, this is defense. Self-defense, bro. Like, this nigga ain't do nothing wrong, bro. This nigga came up playing, and he defended himself, bro. This nigga could have been scared for his life, bro.
On the visitor side of the stadium, near the north side bleachers, where the victim was under the Memorial High School tent. And by the time he got there...
I'm not gonna lie, by the time this video hit about 26 minutes, we at 25 right now. By the time we hit like 28 minutes, I'm gonna end this.
Both of the officers, Cortez and Ricci...
I ain't trying to sit here for too long, but tell ya, if I sit here for the rest of this video, this shit dead ass gonna be an hour-long video, bro. I'm yapping, boy.
They're already walking Karmelo away from the stadium. Now, according to this officer, he said that the suspect, Karmelo, right, he was crying hysterically. Now, let's talk about the environment, okay, because this is very important. Around that same time, the weather started to change, and heavy rain began coming down over the stadium. Now, because Austin was still being treated, the staff moved the Memorial High School tent to cover him and the emergency personnel working on Austin, right? And then at this point, one of the officers then started using his city-issued phone to take crime scene photos, trying to preserve as much of the scene as possible because of the rain and the large number of people gathering around. Other officers began putting up crime scene tape and moving non-essential people out of the immediate area. Officers were also told that the knife used in the stabbing had been tossed and was believed to still be nearby. Eventually, one of the witnesses said they remembered seeing the knife on the bleachers. And according to the report, another officer, his name is Chow's, located the knife between rows 9 and 10 near seat 30, close to the aisle. The report says the knife was partially open, meaning the blade appeared to be at least partially exposed when the officers found it. And because of the rain that was starting to come down at this point, they decided to not move the knife right away. Instead, they covered it with a large blue tarp to preserve it as evidence. From there, Sergeant Otis helped preserve the crime scene while other personnel continued treating Austin and eventually transported him from the stadium. Now, the most detailed account of what allegedly happened comes from Officer Taylor Witzel's supplemental report. According to...
Yo, and even for this nigga Austin Peoples, like, bro, do you realize, like, gang, you sitting here trying to be tough and cool and, like, thinking you, because you a football player, you probably got the cheerleaders on your dick and shit, you a jock at the school and shit. You done sat here and, like, basically threw all that shit away playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you sat here and played with a nigga thinking you that nigga and got showed who that nigga is. You feel me? Like, I'm thinking about, like, this nigga parents. Like, folks, to be honest, bro, this may sound, like, hella insensitive. I don't care about this nigga Austin, bro. Like, you sat here trying to bully somebody and got fucking murked, bro. Like, whoop-de-doo, gang, that's shit. Karma, to be honest. You put hands on him first, too, nigga, you deserved it. I ain't gonna lie, you deserve this, to be honest. This is why they say keep your hands to yourself, bro. Especially you trying to sit here and pick on a nigga that's littler, that's way little than you, way more little than you, bro. You deserve this shit, gang. I'm just saying, like, fucked up about this nigga parents. Even though they probably happy that this nigga Karmelo got 35 years. But, honestly, this ain't nobody's fault but Anthony's. I mean, but Austin's, nigga. If Austin would have never came up doing what he did, bro, this nigga would still be alive. Karmelo wouldn't have even got 35 years, bro. Goofy nigga came up playing. Yo, I'm done with this video. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to watch this shit no more, bro. This shit get me more mad the more I think about it, bro. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you leave a like on the video if you like the video, and I will catch y'all in the next one. See you later.